はい、皆さんどうもこんにちは、こんばんは。フィクススター父のスピカでございます。マーベルアルティメットアライアンス3ストーリー前回の続きいきたいと思います。いっぱい仲間がいますね。ちょっと話してみましょう。
Hey, got something on your mind?
ウィンターソルジャーのことが心配じゃないの？
Of course. But Bucky's one of the few heroes tough enough to wield Cap's shield. Other than me, that is. He can handle himself just fine, even when things go south.
どこから探したらいいと思う？
I've got a psychic rapport with birds, and lucky for us, this jungle is full of them. I'm hearing a lot of chatter coming from the pathway to Birnanzana, the Wakandan capital city.
じゃあそこから調べた方がいいってこと？
My feathered friends have never led me wrong before.
We don't have time to waste.
ウィンターソルジャーどこにいると思う？
Hard to say. I've never seen James miss a rendezvous before. If he isn't here, he must be somewhere very important. Or very dangerous.
こんなジャングルに一人でいて大丈夫かしら？
Clearly you haven't met the man. He's survived Russian prison camps 10 times more deadly than this. For him, Wakanda is a tropical vacation. Unless...
ただし
He's made more enemies than allies over the years. If my instincts about this are right, we'd better find him before they do.
Earth. I wasn't sure I'd ever come back.
実際に帰ってみてどんな気分？
Of course. While I appreciate the Inhumans' hospitality, the moon isn't exactly the warmest of places. There's a fine line between a safe haven and a prison.
でもサウスに見つかるのは心配じゃないの？
I'm worried about that no matter where I am. There's only one way to make those nightmares end. We have to stop Thanos for good.
ブラックオーダーより先に最後のインフィニティストーンを見つけられると思う？
I hope so. I've got the other 5 contained, at least for now. But I won't be able to hold them forever.
なら急ぎましょう。
You lead the way. I'll gladly follow.
キャプテンアメリカがキャプテンアメリカ。
Can I help you, soldier?
ここはどこ？
Back on Earth, in the African nation of Wakanda, thanks to our pal Lockjaw.
地球ブラックオーダーに見つかるんじゃ。
It's a risk we have to take if we want to recover the final Infinity Stone before the Black Order.
それでウィンターソルジャーはどこにいるの？
Good question. He should have landed nearby, unless something forced him to change his plans.
We've got company. AIM must have followed Bucky here.
We're getting close to another one of those ribs.
It's an ambush. AIM must have expected us.
Should take care of them. For the moment.
More trouble incoming. AIM's not messing around.
I am told that AIM only worships science. But if any of you believe in the goddess, now would be the time to start praying. My fury will rain down upon you.
Looks like AIM is turning up the heat. Watch your feathers, folks.
The winds are changing in our favor.
Area secured. And we couldn't have done it without you, Aurora.
The storm is unleashed.
ストームが来ましたよ。はい、それでは、新しい仲間ストームを入れていきたいと思います。レベル30。まあまあいい感じで進んできてますね。
That's part of a Quinjet. Good thing the Winter Soldier was built tough.
That means he's still out here somewhere. We need to keep searching.
Crimson bands of Sifferite! We're pinned. We need to disable those turrets.
We are easy targets where we stand. We must find a better angle of attack at once.
I know that smell. It's burning jet fuel.
Not one step further, fools, or you'll be crashing harder than the Winter Soldier. Oh well, it was sound advice, but if you won't listen, I can make you! And it will be the last thing you ever hear.
The noise came from over here. Sounded like a gamma bomb went off. In these jungles, it could be anything.
You speak the truth. So it is best to beware. Lest the hunters become the prey.
来ましたブラックパンサー。
No prey escapes the panther.
はい、それでは新しい仲間ブラックパンサーを入れていきたいと思います。
The fallen Quinjet is here, but the Winter Soldier is not. Could that be a blessing in disguise?
That parachute. The Winter Soldier must have ejected before the crash.
I knew it. There's no way he'd go out without a fight.
Knowing Bucky, it'll be one for the ages. Makes me feel sorry for AIM.
There, we're almost back to the capital city. Hold them, my sisters! May Bast guide our hands.
You do not stand alone, adored ones.
Wakanda forever!
The Dora Milaje are formidable, but even the best warrior benefits from strong allies. You and your sisters have served your kingdom well, my trusted guardian.
My king, my friends, we are at your service.
戦況を教えて。
We have held off many of AIM's forces, but we could not prevent their leader from infiltrating the palace.
モードックか、それはまずいわね。
More of our forces await him within. They will not allow that monstrosity to sully the throne.
ところで、ウィンターソルジャーを見なかった？
AIM was holding a captive with a silver arm, but he did not look well.
すぐに救出してモードックを止めないと。
Lead the way, and we shall follow.
The panther smiles upon us all.
I would gladly give my life for my king.
That will not be necessary. Not today.
That does not bode well. Not well at all. AIM has taken control of the palace's defenses. We must destroy the control modules. Once the control modules are destroyed, Wakanda's defenses will be restored, and AIM will be vanquished. The statues under our control. We can show AIM what they were truly meant to do.
Did they really think they could turn a panther against you, T'Challa?
Go now, now before more reinforcements arrive. We will keep the invaders at bay.
Can't let you go any further, I'm afraid. MODOK still has plans for this one. And if he gets his prize, I get mine. Wakanda's throne. You won't stop me from getting my revenge. The Panther will pay.
If you want to claim Wakanda, Claw, then we shall give you all it has to offer.
He's giving us all he's got as well. And it's louder than the beaches of Normandy.
Your mind is
I am
mine!
with
Let
you,
our
my
storms
love.
converge.
You just got VIP tickets to a private listening session.
We're not here for you, Claw. We just want the Winter Soldier.
Level up.
You may think you've won, but you haven't heard the last of me!
Was wondering when you'd show up.
バッキー大丈夫？
I've been better. MODOK used his mental powers to poke around inside my head. And trust me, it's not pretty in there.
機密？どういうこと？
Back when the Russians brainwashed me into their personal assassin, they implanted code words in my memory to keep me under control. If MODOK found them, I won't be able to resist his commands.
それはまずいわね。
It gets worse. MODOK and his AIM goons got their hands on the Soul Stone after the crash. They've taken it into the palace with them.
奴らは何をするつもりなの？
No, but whatever it is, I'm pretty sure we won't like it.
Ambush! AIM forces are closing in. If you're hoping to stop MODOK, you need to go now. I mean it. In there, I'm just a liability. A weapon AIM can use against you. Let me buy you the time to finish the mission I couldn't. Don't worry about me. I've taken down the Red Skull. A few guys in beekeeper suits should be no problem. Now go!
We are approaching the throne room, my friends.
We must find MODOK and recover the stone before he can use it against my people.
We must protect the palace.
And in turn, the palace shall protect you.
Stand back, friends. The Dora Milaje have this situation under control.
There are forces at play here your feeble minds cannot begin to comprehend. Nothing is under your control. Not even the concentration of psionic energy that you call a soul. This stone, so much power! I must have them all! Fetch them for me, won't you, my dears? I have matters of great scientific importance that require my immediate attention.
The Dora Milaje would never attack their king. The Soul Stone has corrupted them.
Be careful not to harm them. They are not in control of their actions.
I hate fighting your own crew, T'Challa, but they gotta be stopped.
I'm afraid MODOK has turned even more of your soldiers against us, Your Highness. I think you've trained your guards a little too well, T'Challa.
Forgive me, adored ones. MODOK has retreated into the necropolis. We must pursue him at once.
As long as that stone is in MODOK's hand, none in Wakanda are safe. It is our duty to stop him.
These corridors connect us to Wakanda's city of the dead.
So these ruins are full of dead monarchs?
Their bodies, perhaps. But their spirits now dwell on the Jaliyah, the spirit plane. They live on beyond the veil, guiding me when I need them most. The necropolis is where Wakanda's former kings rest in eternal glory. Tread carefully, unless you wish to join their ranks. We cannot allow MODOK to debase these hallowed grounds.
Stick to science, gentlemen. Fighting isn't your strong suit.
Those who choose to dress like that may not have a strong suit at all.
Winter Soldier would have been a lot more useful down here with us.
Bucky made the tough call. He had to. Let's make sure it wasn't for nothing.
If MODOK is as wise as he believes, he would have retreated to these catacombs. The necropolis holds more than just the remains of my ancestors. It is home to Wakanda's greatest treasure, knowledge.
MODOK is still using Panther's bodyguards against us. We need to take them out.
Thought I'd never meet a lady more intimidating than you, Nat. But Wakanda's got dozens.
My father is buried. I will not see this place anymore.
I fought by T'Chaka's side long ago. His name and his legacy are worth fighting to protect.
The path has been blocked. I think we can all guess what awaits us on the other side.
I suspect MODOK will be just beyond this corridor.
Centuries of knowledge are etched into these walls. Ancient Wakandans called it magic. But there is no such thing. There is only science. It bends to my will. Now, so shall you. And then, the world! Your ancestors were ahead of their time, T'Challa. Thank them for me when I send you to meet them.
This knowledge was not meant to be perverted by villains such as you.
The knowledge found here will grant me access to an endless supply of souls, on which my stone may feast. But first... An appetizer. How delicious! Who's next?
Let our stones converge.
You already have, MODOK, but you did succeed in one thing. You stirred the ancient warriors that reside here in this city of the dead. The necropolis is now their home, just as Wakanda is mine. And we shall protect our homes at any cost.
What in the name of science?
No, not science, MODOK. Something far greater. Far greater.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Yes, of course. No man is fit to wield such power unchecked. Not even a king. Each of these stones is capable of shattering worlds on their own. Just imagine what they could do together.
Yes. Just imagine.
ちょっといきますね。このキャプテンアメリカから一回。
Nice work. That's another victory for our team.
インフィニティストーンは揃ったけど、これからどうするの？
T'Challa says we can store them here in the necropolis until we find a more permanent solution.
すべて一緒に保管して大丈夫かしら？
I've been wondering the same thing myself. It has its strategic advantages, but could also spell disaster if their location is discovered.
シールドならいい案を出してくれるかも。
I'm not so certain. Until the stones are secure, the fewer people who know their status, the better.
了解、キャップ。
I knew I could count on you.
で、次がこれ。グルード。
Yeah, what is it now?
インフィニティストーンが6つ揃って嬉しくないの？
I said it before. I would have been happy with half that. Selling any one of these babies to the right bidder would have set me up for life.
売れるわけないでしょ？
Of course we can. There's a buyer out there for everything, especially artifacts of enormous cosmic might. Just gotta know where to look, which I do.
やめておいた方がいいわ。他に案は？
Sure. How about we steal as much junk as we can from this ancient tomb before Panther notices?
それもやめてきましょう。
Have it your way, chump. More for me.
So much potential.
セイン、大丈夫？
Yes, of course. But I'm beginning to understand why my father has sought to control the Infinity Stones. Their power is unfathomable.
琥珀で封じ込められる？
For now, yes. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't taking a bit of a toll. It's almost like the stones are speaking to me directly.
ストーンと自分自身コントロールできそう？
Yes. At least until we find an option to secure them for good.
急いだ方が良さそうね。
I agree.
So, what do we do with the Infinity Stones now?
We must take action to ensure that they do not fall into the wrong hands. There is only one hand on which they belong.
The hand of Thanos.
Wow, these losers just don't quit, do they?
And thankfully, neither do you. If not for your efforts, we would have been forced to gather each of the stones ourselves. I will make certain that our master celebrates what you've done here. In your eulogies.
We have come only to take the stones, but if you resist, we will take your lives as well.
Don't listen to him. We still have a chance. His voice. So strange, but so
逃げる。
familiar.
危ない。
I can read your every move before you make it.
Come back and play! There, that chamber. We should be safe inside. This door will not hold them for long.
Then we stand and fight. Until the end.
What is this place?
Thanks to Wakanda's ancient priests. The walls of the necropolis not only detail ancient history, they also give us a glimpse of the future.
If it's literally set in stone, then how can we change it?
As long as there's hope, there's always a chance, son.
Ah, but he's not your son, now is he? No. No matter how he tries to hide it, this one has a familiar aroma about him. The sweet smell of death. I have heard whispers of you, Thane, my master's lost progeny. How proud he will be to have you by his side.
He's already chosen which side he stands on.
Then let him fall on it as well.
Like I said, until the end.
Wait! You came here for the stones, not for their lives.
Thane, what are you?
Take the stones. And if you must take a life, take mine. Just spare theirs.
Thanos shows no mercy to those who oppose his will.
Thanos is not here.
Huh?
His son is. And we accept his offer.
Treacherous fool! This shall not stand!
Perhaps the child is right. The stones are the true prize. With such power at our command, these heroes are nothing more than fleas. Death by our hands is not an honor they have earned. They deserve something much worse.
Okay, we are definitely dead this time.
Nay. I know this foul place well, noble vermin. The Black Order hath banished us to the Asgardian realm of lost souls. Welcome to hell, mortals.
Sadly, there is no easy escape from this realm. Protective magic prevents me from opening a portal.
はい、ヘルから脱出する方法を探せということで、せっかく集めたインフィニティストーンが取られてしまいましたね。とりあえず今回はこれで終わりたいと思います。また引き続きストーリー撮っていきますので、またご視聴のほどよろしくお願いします。それでは皆さん、ごきげんよう。